Welcome aboard. It's another day of the Todd and Orville Road Show. We've already delivered one load of material this morning to a lady before we came to get this load at the Weaverville Quarry. And we're headed back up to where we're doing that pad for them to park their camper. So get my bearings here. Hero. Too hard at it. He must not have his radio on. Mr. Wells. Alright, so as I was saying, we're headed back up there to do the camper pad. Got our pipe delivered yesterday. It's a little later in the day than what I wanted to start on it, so I decided to wait until today. Hopefully I can pretty well get knocked out. It's there weren't supposed to be any rain until Friday, but as it always is in this industry, it's raining. More of a slow drizzle, so it's not really getting everything just soaking wet. And that clay on that pad, you know, that top layer is going to be pretty slick, but it should be shedding water. And also, we'll be able to see if water's puddling on it. If it's not puddling on it, we'll know that our grade is good. And we'll be able to just start putting road bonds straight down on it. So, step number one, put the culvert pipe in and cover it up, pack it in real good. Now I'm probably just going to back the truck up, dump the material out in a pile, and then I'm going to grab it and put it up on the pad and work my way out. So should work out good. The customer does want me to on that upper side where I sloped it initially, he's wanting that cut straight off. Not really sure why. I guess to maximize his area, I guess he's going to put his camper right against it. So, we'll do it the way they want it. Yeah. Should be a pretty easy day of it. We're only 15 minutes from the job, so I should be able to shuttle material quite rapidly. Originally, the original size of the pad was going to take me about 2 loads, but they asked me to expand it a little bit more. So, a couple of $100 more. Essentially, I'm just charging for the cost of the material to widen it. I feel like they're already paying enough for what it's worth. So, we're going to do right by them, give them a good job, and should turn out really well. With this slow soaking drizzle, it wouldn't, you know, this material's probably a little too damp to be able to tailgate, and it's not really even enough where I'm comfortable tailgating it anyway. So we'll get the material down, and then I'll be able to track on it with the excavator, and it'll really pack it in hard, and when it dries, that stuff will set up, and it'll be good. It's not really as big of a deal because, I mean, they're just putting the camper there and it's going to be parked there essentially long term. Well, not say forever, but it will be a long term thing. Monticello. I wasn't really sure how to get back to that job from here. So, we'll just follow the GPS, let it tell us where to go. We shall see. Alright, well, let's get on up to the job site and get to work. Well, at least I know my water is running out of that pipe right up in there, right down my ditch. So I'm going to clean this ditch out just a little bit more. Hopefully get my receipt out of the inside of it, where I told them to put it, and we'll get this pipe buried. plenty of oil. And that guy warm up for a minute. Okay, two things in this situation. You got standing puddles in this trench, so that water's had time to soak in. So, number one, I'm gonna dig material out deep enough to where I'm gonna get down to firm ground. And two, I'm not gonna reuse that material to recover the pipe, because it's just gonna be a sloppy mess, and then even if you cover it with dry material, it's not gonna pack right. So anything I dig out of here, I'm gonna throw down there in the hole and not reuse it. I'll either push some dry material off, it's not too wet here, or I've got to dig that bank out anyway, so I may dig material out and bring it over, cover my pipe almost flush, and then we'll build it up a little bit with some road bond. where it had it. There now. It's okay. Alrighty, everybody, let's just go over what we did here. We took those several trees out, laid them to the side. Customer just wants to do that, clean up himself. Todd Slack, owner of Monster Tree Service, came by earlier and we got some footage of loading up a few of the stumps in his dump truck, but of course I managed to accidentally delete that segment. So just starting at the top, got the trees down, stumps out, got the rough grade in, and I've got this graded to where you can see water's running into our culvert pipe. I'll have to come back with my little shovel and clean that entrance out a little bit, but we got it graded out. And I've got this, it's hard for you guys to tell, but any water that comes down, catches here, is going to run down this edge into our culvert pipe and allow it to go under the entrance there. And I put this down about 6 to 8 inches thick, so any water that makes it back here and comes off down here can just run and skirt right around this edge here, and then it'll just run down to the creek like it should. Like I say, he wanted to do any of the scrub cleanup and dressing around the edges himself to save a little money. I was careful not to cover the base of these trees up too much so it doesn't thirst them out and kill them. But this little project turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. This is my favorite size of project. Super easy. Only took me a couple of days. Over here, I think, is where the camper is going to sit. So I did drop that edge off a little quicker. They're going to build a porch on there. So I made it to where water would run off a little bit quicker and not set and soak in. So hope you guys enjoyed this little project. I know I did. I'd sure like it if you guys would like and comment. Let me know how I could have made this video better. And if you liked it, drop me a comment on that too. Otherwise, if you're new to my little excavation and grading channel, hit the subscribe button. I once in a while do little segments on how I do things, right or wrong. It's how I do it, how I've found is the easiest way to do some of these processes. So like I say, subscribe. Who knows, you might learn something. And if you see me doing something the hard way, drop me a comment. I'm not above learning a little something too. Other than that, we'll see you guys on the next video, and have a great day.